You guys want to see? So I'm going to send you guys. I'm going to show you guys one more thing before we get out of here. I really want to show you this guy. Here's Brother Spaghettus in full pirate regalia, standing next to the sign announcing the time and location of the weekly faith service, Noodle Mass.
So this guy's German.
Yep. Here's a guy at the workplace. We're living in enlightened times. Feel free to wear your religious headwear. Yes, it's a colander at the workplace. In the photo, Mr. Schaefer is getting sworn in at his new position as council member.
Hold on a second. So there's people of these that have stormed the halls of power, huh?
Yes. There've been a few.
There are people like this making decisions about all of our lives.
And yes.
I'm picturing looking at the crowd on January 6th and seeing one guy with a colander on his head. Just really angry outside the... Yeah.
Asia Carrera, the pornography actress.
Never heard of her. Who's that? What's that name? I never heard of that name.
Well, I just saw her on Reddit. I wouldn't actually know, but she got
all that. She all that. Okay, yeah, no, I just haven't heard of that.
It's just this porno. But she's also in Mensa, according to the guy on Reddit.
Oh, come on.
And she got her license done with the colander on her head. So she's a big deal with these guys.
Yeah, I guess that makes sense when we've discussed it, like Henry Cavill with the Warhammer community. If you ever get a celebrity that acknowledges you in any way, it's a huge deal for these communities,
Well, what jumps out to me though is the idea of joining Mensa not being an annoying enough thing to do.
Yeah.
No, that wasn't enough to inflict on the public. I need to also get my fucking license photo taken with that. Yeah.
Well, I wonder if it was an official colander. Anyways, this question's for a different episode.
And the last question is: in 1,000 years, will the flying spaghetti monster be mainstream religion? And the answer, according to the official site, is: this is something I think about a lot. I sometimes wonder what the Church of Scientology, or let's say the Mormon Church, looked like 5 years after Joseph Smith transcribed the scriptures.
Don't we know that? Don't we know that?
Yeah, it's written, I think. Yeah.
What worries me is that right now I can be pretty sure there aren't a lot of dogmatic, nutty, flying spaghetti monster people around. But what about in 20 years? What about in 50 years? What about when someone figures out a way to make money out of this and turns it into some new age spiritual enlightenment thing?
Again,
I think the guy who's selling the yellow colanders might have cracked
that. Might have happened already, right? Yeah. Maybe when you wrote a fucking book where you had to put in newspaper articles calling you an asshole, that was the moment where that happened.
Possibly $59.99 to get a sheet of parchment paper.
Yeah.
Well, you get a card too that's made out of.
Oh yeah, sorry. The card
and you can you get some car decals you can put on your car if you want it be keyed constantly.
You best get a good auto body shop as well.
Yeah.
There are billions of Christians who are crazy serious about their religion, who don't necessarily believe the things in the Bible actually happen. So yes, I do worry where flying spaghetti monster will go. I think the best we can do is work to instill in the church positive values that will keep us on a straight path. So there it is. Bobby, I'll show you guys a picture of Bobby. Bobby is here he is. This is Bobby laying in a hammock, dreaming of pirate boats.
So that's the original guy.
Yes, that's Bobby right there. So he works in software and general nerdery.
He just kind of looks like a bro kind of nerd, maybe a half mix between a nerd bro, maybe,
He also said, but I am a hobo at heart and a hammock enthusiast. Oh, these guys.
And he throws in there, for the last several years, I've spent time in the Philippines.
Well, there is a lot of the Philippines is another hotbed of Pastafarianism.
Well, right, a very Catholic country, but just
a religious country, yeah.
But a little bit of an odd thing to throw in there. I might say
that's important for him to mention that. I think
it is.